All right, everybody, welcome back to the KSR YouTube channel. And if you can't already tell, I'm doing a voiceover because for some reason, my GoPro on this video did not decide to record the audio. You know, here I am talking about sliding around in the Camaro at Sick Week. Hopefully you watched that video, blah, blah, blah. I don't really remember everything I was saying because this was a few days ago. Here's my dirty trailer. We're going to open the door. We're going to look inside the trailer. There's my Ranger. Behind my Ranger is Cleetus's Ranger because during Sick Week, we wrapped up some modifications to it, which we'll show you a little bit of later in the video. But we basically stole it from him the last time we were down there for a race a month or two ago. I don't even remember which race it was, but we made it better. And we don't know that it's better at this point in the video, but it turns out that it is better. And you'll get to see some of that later in the video when I get to do some racing, chasing old Cleeter in his newly modified Danger Ranger. So let's go ahead and get to the live action. I'm still waving my hands around in the live video. I don't know. While you're here, please subscribe. We're almost at 300,000 subscribers. Like when I'm recording this or when I'm editing this, I'm like 270 short. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Check your subscription. Let's get us over 300,000 so we can have a party. We have made it down to the racetrack. Haven't unloaded mine because I've been editing the big video where I spun Soccer Mom out. All right, well, here's first look at Cleetus's truck after we did some tricks to it. So we put him a containment seat in, and to make it fit, you can see we got her welded to the cage. She's super solid because you guys know I'm all about kind of safety stuff, and as much as it can be in these things, which yeah, we're doing some sketchy stuff sometimes, but at least prepare yourself to be as safe as you can anyways. And by doing this, we actually had to move the seat over to get it inside of the roll cage. So then we moved the steering column over a couple of inches. The guys took care of this while I was out on Sick Week. And we also replaced his left front spring because it was heated up and collapsed. We added some supports to where the roll cage wasn't welded actually to the chassis in the middle of the truck, so fix all that. So the cage is tied to the frame back here, but the original roll bar that Vice Grip had done, where it was just the roll bar, it was just bolted to the floor on some really big plates. Well, now all that's fixed and taken care of, and it's actually, we welded a piece that goes from the bottom of the plate down to the frame. That's all good. We did a bar for the shoulder harnesses to put them at the right angle for Cleetus, and did some alignment stuff. Got him a fresh set of tires, same tires that I run. So the truck's down on horsepower compared to my truck because it is the previous generation 4-liter. It's a cam and block engine, where my truck is a dual overhead cam engine, or single overhead cam. Cam's in the cylinder head on my engine. So maybe it's single overhead cam versus dual overhead cam. I don't know. I don't remember. But if you look up the specs on the 2001 and later Ford Ranger 4-liters, they're actually like 194 horsepower advertised, I think. Check my numbers on that. And then on the previous generation 4-liters, they're 160 something, I think, advertised. So on the dyno, this Cleetus's makes 153. Mine makes 194 most of the time. Occasionally it'll go 196, 197, but it's 194. So, you know, 40-ish horsepower better. That should make a pretty big difference. Maybe not here, but we kind of worked out too that he needs to be racing in a different gear. He needs to be racing 4th gear instead of 3rd gear because the earlier engine also peaks horsepower at only 5,000 RPM, where my engine, Eddie's, and JH's all peak at 6,000. So there's a broader range of horsepower there. When you're on racetrack, average horsepower is what wins races. Here's Eddie's brand new race truck. It's not really new. You guys may know the history behind this, but we're gonna go watch Eddie run and then give him some pointers. And then we will see if we can get out for the second test session, because I don't have that great of tires for this deal. And then they just told us that we can go out and race in the Enduro that pays $3 grand to win. So I'm a little upset I wasn't prepared for that, but we had sick week to take care of, and you know, here we are, having fun. JH is catching you though. All right, turning a little too early there. Let JH by. There you go, now follow JH a little bit. 19.5, not bad, not bad. Did they flag the session? Okay, I guess maybe they flagged the session already. What'd you come in for?
I thought they said come in.
Did they checker the session? I didn't see a checker flag.
Just follow JH, to be honest with you.
There we go. So, how'd it feel?
It felt awesome. It was so much fun. What did I do? I didn't put an aim in it.
You got a sticker.
Oh yeah.
Your sticker is going to prevent your door opening. So, was it loose? Was it tight?
It felt kind of loose, like on exit.
Okay.
I also didn't
You didn't get the tires warm.
Didn't even do tire pressures, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to check your tire pressures.
We need to do some of that. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for the truck now.
Yeah.
Before.
Cool.
It was fun.
You look good. 19.5, I think.
Oh.
So about a second off.
Gross.
Huh?
Gross.
For your first time, it's not bad. Go talk to Dave. Churched her up a little bit, eh?
Ah, you know the deal, man. Appreciate the info on the tires.
No problem.
Yeah, we're like we shaved a bunch. I'm sure you saw we shaved a ton of weight out of this thing.
Yeah, yep.
I said we got to start
some
getting
doors missing and
we
some
got to
other
start
stuff.
getting some serious. You guys are just keeping dominating.
He jumped on the tire program.
Yeah, you know. So.
Oh, and a spoiler. Oh, that's
been on there. I don't know if that does anything, but
probably not.
Heavy. It's kind of heavy actually.
So Eddie's truck had one when he bought it. It was over 100 pounds.
Yeah, really?
Of it was 1/8" steel.
That one's probably like 40 pounds, I bet.
Yeah, is that aluminum?
But we took the hitch off and we took a bunch of stuff off the tailgate.
Nice.
So it was like 100 pounds, so we put that, so it's like.
Sweet. It looked good. You're fast.
Came pretty good. We're gonna see.
I didn't, I wish I had bought new tires.
Huh? Anything yours since the last race?
No. Put a radiator in it, so hopefully the radiator cap stays on.
You get Garrett's done?
Yeah, but you've got the, what year is this?
01.
So I think his is a 99.
Does this have the old 4-liter?
So we're like 40 horsepower up on him. So.
He doesn't ever win anyway, it's fine.
Well, Eddie qualified third, and I did not qualify because I was over across the racetrack uploading yesterday's video of the big slide. So he's hiding around here somewhere. Not sure where he's at or what he's doing, but not too bad for his first time. Had a little power steering leak. I think by the time he gets out there, he'll do all right. Haven't seen Cleetus yet, although I saw him drive. Oh, my bad. My bad. Actually, there's Cleetus right there. I'll have to get him over here because it looks like he's getting ready with the spectator drags people. Anyway, if he doesn't come over here to race it, maybe I'll go race it. All right, Eddie, how was your qualifying?
It was not great.
Hey, you're third.
I think I'm
out
third.
Out of 3 cars?
No, full. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's like 8.
Well, I wasn't out there, so
So
I put in 1 heater in qualifying. That was a pretty good lap. JH is on pole with an 18.1, I think.
yep.
So JH is flying. That's actually, I think that's quicker than what I did during the last Danger Ranger race. So it might have us a little bit of a challenge keeping up with him for the race now, which be kind of fun. The more of these trucks that can be quick should make it even more exciting than just me and Drew out there whooping everybody. So we know mine's quick. This one should be quick. Depends on this guy.
Yeah, maybe.
That one should be pretty quick, and then obviously JH's is quick. So, like I said earlier, Cleetus is down about 40 horsepower to the rest of us. So he might want to swap his engine out, but we didn't have time to do that at all. So that way the boys here at his shop can handle it. But we got the chassis set up down pretty good and got him set up with some gummy tires, better seat. We also fixed his bumper and put a bar in there so he can do a little bit more nerfing and it not fold the bumper up under the front of the truck. But I think Eddie's tired.
I'm tired.
Poor Eddie's tired.
You're working on your cars all week.
Working on my cars?
Yeah.
You didn't work on mine after hours.
Yeah,
You're working on this after hours.
You're right. I'm tired.
All right, well, probably the next clip will be the race. Well, in typical Cleetus fashion, he's gonna hop in this thing and hasn't even sat in it yet with the new seat location, and he's just gonna send it. I'm glad I set his tire pressures because I wasn't sure he was coming over. He's been a bunch of different directions since we got here. After I saw him a minute ago, spectator drags, and then they're doing the stacker thing. He went and made a lap or 2 with the stacker car. So hopefully this thing does all right with him. Got his tire pressure set basically to what mine are at, and then they started me dead last because I missed qualifying, but that's all fine and dandy. We're just here to have some fun. I didn't put new tires on mine, which isn't an excuse. I think they're still okay, but I'm just hoping the right front lasts the whole race. JH starts back here because they inverted the field. So it's going to be a little bit of a melee up front. Hopefully we put on a good show for everybody. There's going to be another one of these coming up, I think, in March. So if you're in the area, want to come watch us have some time in a Ranger, get here or build your own. I showed you how to do it on my channel earlier. Get out here and have just as much fun as we do. Hey, put that back. Reenact what you just did.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, baby.
As he throws my hood pins out.
You said you were gonna wreck me.
Calm down, Drew.
You said you were gonna wreck me.
I was not serious.
Okay. Sure you were. Okay.
Oh,
I
dang.
have your hood fly off.
No, my hood.
Almost did.
I don't want it, yeah, because I wasn't paying attention when you ripped my hood pins out.
You'd have been like me.
And threw them on the ground. You ready to go? You gonna do this?
I'm gonna do it.
You gonna take the win?
I don't know. I'm just here to have fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try, but I just want to finish and not have to rebuild the truck again.
Yeah, because you have how many laps on a circle track?
7, 10 today.
Yeah. So Eddie's first circle track race ever. Check out our sunset over there. That's pretty. Imagine it'll actually get even better, which you might see on the onboard camera. But yeah, we're about ready to do this. It sounds like they're just wrapping up the spectator drags, and then I think we're next. So about time to send this and see if we can go have some fun. Do you have any idea how many laps this is?
25.
25, okay.
It's not as much as the last one.
Okay, good. So
The last one was 80.
I think my tires will survive 25. So it's time to send it.
We're gonna send it. I mean, I'm not gonna send it till like 10 to go, but
You better send it with like 24 to go, is what you need to do.
Maybe. Maybe if I send it right at the beginning, I might keep up with you. Well, see, my truck isn't all cheated up like yours.
Mate, you stop it. Well, on that note, let's go racing. You ready to go Ranger racing?
Yeah. Now mine's all tricked out.
Never even sat in it since we moved the seat, moved the steering column. Yeah. Yeah, moved it inboard so we could move it a little bit further back for you. So, yeah, it's I set the tire pressure same as mine. So hopefully it works out for you.
Do we know what these are for?
They were in the old seat, so I didn't know if you wanted them or not. Put them back in there, but all right, I got to strap in.
I appreciate all the work on it.
Yeah. All right, well, how about we go live action for the whole race? I'll have to see if there's any boring parts in here, but I'm just going to talk over commentary a little bit. We get us a start here, and I think JH misses a shift or something, and I thought he broke the transmission. He was going so slow, but then here he comes, and he sends it into turn 3 and 4 around the outside of Eddie, and I honestly thought they were all wrecking right here. I kind of backed off a little bit, just checked up, make sure I was clear. Passing Eddie here, following Cleetus. It's a madhouse up in front of us, you know, because some of the, oh, big hit. So here I am riding in the truck, following Cleetus, the truck we just did all this work to, and he almost gets wrecked on lap 2. I'd forgotten about that until I was rewatching the video. So thankfully, him and the 07 can continue. So now we're gonna pick through, try to get up there and catch JH, because he's just on a mission to get out there and lap the whole field, it looks like. You can tell I've got just a little bit of horsepower on Cleetus on the straightaways, because I can reel him back in when he squirts out of the corner a little bit on me. But it's not super easy for me to catch him. So you can see he gets a good run out of the corner, and you know, I can reel him in a little bit, but give that truck a little bit more horsepower with the same engine my truck's got, and he's going to be right at the front of these things up there fighting with the leaders. Kind of like, you know, hopefully it's me and JH and anybody else with the 4-liter trucks. He comes down right here, gives me a little kiss on the door. Boop. And now I'm trying to reel in JH. And if you look at our lap times on the Race Monitor app, we were ripping. I mean, both of us consistent 18-second laps, really laying the hammer down. And this is only a 25-lap race, so it goes by pretty quick. You know, with us out there flying around, the race ends up going completely caution-free, which is a first, I think, for a Ranger race. Yeah, definitely a first for any of the Ranger races. I mean, completely caution-free. This was also the first 25-lap Ranger race, which the 25-lap races are kind of nice because they don't wear out the tires as much, a little easier on the trucks. My truck is running a little warm, so I need to figure out what's going on with that. Maybe it's because I've got that big AC condenser in front of the radiator still that I'm using for a transmission cooler. May have to dump that, so it's just the radiator out there in the open air. I can't I don't have an accurate gauge, just the factory gauge for how hot it's getting, but it's getting warm enough that it's pushing some coolant out at the end of the race once I stop. Might be pushing it out during the race, like towards the end, I don't know. But when I stop at the end of the race, there's definitely a little puddle under the car. So at this point, I'm realizing I'm not making up huge ground on JH, although I'm reeling him in just a little tiny bit. Each lap he gets a teeny tiny bit closer, and so I'm trying to just maximize like passing these lap cars, trying not to get held up, or lap trucks really, making sure they don't slow my momentum down is kind of the game I'm trying to play. And you can tell I reeled him in a pretty good bit right there. He's a lot bigger out the front window. Trying to just be smooth, be fast, be as easy on the tires as I can possibly be. The flashing lights on that one truck, I will admit, were kind of confusing. Like normally flashing lights, you know, that's the pace vehicle or emergency vehicles. Not a big fan of that, but you know, that's that guy's paint job or whatever. I guess he's a police ranger. I don't know. But thankfully he gives me some room. Kind of blow by him here on the bottom. Still getting a little closer to JH. And I'm kind of done like a, you know, kind of a lap count in my head. And Alan, the starter, gives us 10 to go. So here's an almost incident with Eddie and JH. Eddie doesn't know JH is inside of him. Kind of pinches him down low. You know, Eddie's learning. Thankfully, he doesn't do the same to me. And now that really reels me in a little bit on JH. And I see a big group of trucks ahead of him, and I'm thinking, hey, this could be, if I play this right, I may can really get up on him and start fighting for the lead. Oh, JH takes a shot in the door. I dive down and lose the tail and across the grass. Wee! Wah! Oh, that's good stuff. But by this point, that little mistake right there, you can see JH is way out on me now. And short of there being a caution, I'm not going to be catching him. So, like I said a second ago, Alan, the starter, had given us 10 to go. And I forget when that was in this section of stuff here. But in these laps, because I haven't been counting even while I've been watching this replay. But I pretty well know that, you know, based off how long it took me to catch him to start the race, pretty well know by this point there's no chance I'm catching him. I'm going to hang with it though. Keep putting laps down to try and at least close the gap up. Maybe he makes a mistake. You know, maybe he gets caught up in traffic again by the end of the race. But most likely, he's headed to the winner's circle and we're taking second place. By this point, we're just clicking off some pretty quick laps, but we just got the one to go last time by, or this is one to go. Yep, so this is white flag, and my camera battery actually dies right as I'm coming to the start finish. I do remember that from watching this clip a little bit ago. And that's gonna wrap it up. JH takes the win, we end up second, and Cleetus ends up third.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you came down on me, bro.
What'd you think?
Chuck rips.
Better?
You got more horsepower though.
I do. I told you you had. I've got the later model 4-liter. So get your boys to motor swap it. Yeah. I was still like, it wasn't an easy pass to get around you.
Yeah, and then I realized how fast you were going in the turn. I was like, wait a second, I was going really slow.
Yeah, you got the same tires as I got.
So. As you passed me.
Nice.
But you still were just
a little bit on the straightaways, yeah.
JH's truck, what the heck?
Same as mine. I mean, I was barely quicker than him, but he managed traffic better than I did.
He started like a couple pairs up from us.
Yep.
He's kind of a cheater, honestly.
Well, I get accused of being a cheater too, so.
Yeah, you kind of are, so.
Oh, that's like that, huh? Cool. Looked like you were having fun.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Yep, no problem.
Blast.
My hand started to.
What was that? What was that?
That was a lot of work.
Yeah, sorry.
You did laugh.
What? I did laugh you. Yep.
Hey, so I think you should drive my truck.
Okay.
And tell me if I need to be driving into the corner faster.
Okay.
Because like.
You got the aim on it?
Yeah.
Okay. I could probably get some laps tonight in it. We'll see. Yeah. See if they'll let us out like after. Yeah. I don't know how crazy it gets afterwards, but yeah, that was a ton of fun. And I was reeling JH in and then kind of got pinched off there a little bit in some traffic. And look who else is here. I missed filming him earlier when he came by. Let me get out of the light.
But
Go from spin to win. I love it.
almost. I almost got back up there to him. But yeah, it was a good time.
That was cool.
Yep. So Clay's in town for the Pro, they call it the Pro Invitational?
Pro Superstar Shootout.
Pro Superstar Shootout. And they're racing for $250,000 in Top Fuel next weekend at Bradenton. Get down here and watch it. It's going to be awesome. The place is going to be packed, so you probably need to get here early or go ahead and get your tickets if it's not sold out already.
Top Fuel, funny cars, pro stock. I mean, it's going to be a monster show.
In Bradenton.
In Bradenton.
In Bradenton. It's going to be awesome. And you're testing this week some? And
testing this week some. Got some big stuff coming that we can't wait for everybody to see.
I saw the paint job for the race, and y'all are gonna like it. I will say that.
Yep.
You will like it.
It's gonna be cool.
Yep. Cool. Let me get back over to the truck and we'll look her over. Well, it's a good thing we put the fender brace on there because that took a pretty good shot, which you probably saw in my video. Anything else down the side here? That looks like that's all it took on that one hit. Any no damage. That's scuffed up a little bit from contact.
Those are...
Yeah, that's not bad. That'll go another race or two. Cool. Like it wasn't easy to get around him. I mean, it was work to get around him. So, and he gets a little more power, he's gonna be right up there with me and JH, and then this guy when he figures out how to do it.
When I figure out how to drive.
What was your best lap?
19.4, I guess.
19.4.
And 5th out of 10.
Fastest lap of the race. Oh, just barely.
Oh, wow.
2,000s faster than JH.
That's
Actually, I want to go
wild.
talk to JH too.
Yep. Fastest of it.
Wow, 2,000s faster than JH.
This is my wife.
Congrats, JH.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the info on the tires.
No problem.
It was a big help.
Yep.
I really hope we get a lot of the guys on the same page and we can all be.
Oh,
really
like
pushing
it's
it.
fun, like going fast and
It's a
chasing each other.
blast,
Like,
dude.
I was doing everything I
When
could
I
to
saw
catch
you in the mirror, I'm like, and then I got into some lappers, and I'm like, no,
Well,
no.
I reeled you in a little bit, and then the lappers
You got the
screwed
same
me,
lappers
so.
with me. I was like,
Yep.
no.
Did you look at the best lap times?
No.
Got you by 2,000ths of a second.
What did we run? What was the
18-2 something.
18-2 something? That's
Yep. So
heck yeah.
it was a good time. Congrats on the win.
Man. Thanks, dude. Thanks
Well
for
deserved.
racing, man. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Thank you.
All right, well, that's gonna wrap up this video. We had us a good time. I'm still wore out, really from sick week, but we had us a real good time, and we'll see you guys in the next one.